watching the riots, watching the news, watching the election. I was able to cut through a lot of that news, and I didn't like it. I said, in today's times, we can do it better. Mark Naughton, I'm just a citizen. People want to be heard, not told. They want to be heard. I'm here with?
Just Cuts.
Just Cuts, okay. We're right here. The Capitol, New Jersey's right there. 2 days ago, the governor signed the bill decriminalizing weed, marijuana, everything like that. What are your thoughts?
Hey, it's a good thing. Alcohol been legal for years. Never seen no deaths off of weed. Ain't nobody breaking in nobody's house. You're not committing any crime. The only thing I can see, you might be stuck at a stoplight. You're not gonna run it.
So it might slow you down a little bit, but it won't speed you up.
If you look at it now that weed is legalized, the crime rate is gonna drop also. Because now people not getting locked up for smoking weed. You got some of the elderly. And I got to admit it, I have a grandmother that's in her 90s. My mother, God bless her soul, she had chronic pain. All the medication that she took wasn't really helping. I convinced her one day to smoke a joint. She smoked the joint, all her pains went away. So weed is something natural, and it's going to slow a lot of things down for its crime rate. But you can legalize alcohol, but you want to go through so much to legalize weed.
So it sounds like you're very much in favor of this. You think it's you see a lot of benefits.
Sure.
Hey, here's a question about the freedom. It's you think we're a lot closer to being free Americans again with this decriminalization?
Well, I don't know about that one, but as far as free in America, I can't answer that one for you. But as far as the weed, hey, cigarettes been killing people for years. That's legal. You can go in any corner store and buy a pack of cigarettes.
Ronnie Grant. Go ahead, Ronnie. What's going on?
The fact that the government legalized marijuana at this particular point, we all know that they benefit from it financially. So why not legalize it? Well, what happens with all the people that prior to this that caught charges for marijuana? How do they fit into the system now?
Well, that's a really good question. I'm no expert on it. It's very fresh. It's very new. I know that they're talking about people with pending cases. Pending cases are getting tossed. I myself don't know. But I think you bring up a really good question. What happens to those people with prior convictions and such, right?
Right, exactly. And also the fact that now that it's legalized, who really profits from it but the government? That's the only purpose of them coming to the realization of legalizing it, right?
Well, it's just what you're telling me makes me think about some things. They talk about, the stores and such. There's going to be some very heavy permitting processes. If you want to grow it in your store, if you want to sell it, many licenses required. In fact, there's only going to be 37 grows, only 37 grows in the state. And right now they're giving out 12, I believe 12. The ones that already grow it for medical, they're the first 12 of 37. So what do you think about that?
We know that for a fact that the government only doing what they do just to profit from it. So that's understandable. But outside of that, if it's for the benefits of medical health and so on and so forth, I'm all for it.
It sounds, what I've already heard from people is they want total freedom. They don't want regulation.
When you say freedom, define freedom, because I don't never see us being free.
Well, the fact that it's still regulated is just you're not going to get arrested for it. If you're selling it on the street, you don't have that license, that doesn't change. In fact, you could potentially see other charges. Now there's mercantile licenses, state licensing. And so I would say that for the consumer, they can go to a store and buy it.
But then you have the limitation of consumers then, right?
Well, absolutely. You can only go to the certain store that the state says you can go to.
So it's a catch to it. So the government still wins. It's a win-win situation for them, and still we losing in the community. For the sake that they can profit from it, but then when here you got the people in the community, it's still being caught up in the system. So it's a trap.
We're only 2-3 blocks from right where the Governor Murphy in New Jersey, signed very big legislation decriminalizing marijuana in the state of New Jersey. What are your thoughts?
It's good. I don't think it's a bad thing because you don't hear so much bad things about weed. You don't hear people overdosing on weed. You don't hear a lot of things about it. Weed really helps people though.
Yeah.
He helps a lot of people.
Well, New Jersey's now the 13th state, so you.
I'm happy for that. Finally, we did it. Finally, because I thought we was gonna be the last to do it. I thought we was gonna be the last, but I'm glad that he did do it. It's helping other people, except for people getting ambushed by the police officers about weed and stuff like that. Now people can smoke it because you don't hear too many people like going crazy smoking weed. Weed is like relaxing, calm. It gives you the munchies and everything like that, but I don't hear anything bad about it.
Okay, you do smoke weed?
I do smoke weed.
Okay, what do you think? How do you feel about growing your own plant now?
If I had if this town was the type of town that we can grow it,
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you, you cannot grow it.
When I was younger smoking weed was not legalized then. I'm 33 years old. Back then, weed had me so calm that it stopped me from killing people. My mind was at ease. Some people, weed makes them think a lot before they do anything negative. But I think legalizing weed is better off than drinking alcohol, popping Percocets, and anything of that nature. And it numbs your body at ease. And that's why I think weed is a good thing to legalize.
That's really good. What do you think about freedom? You're gonna go back to smoking?
I think I should.
Okay.
Instead of drinking, yeah.
What are your thoughts about? We grow your own, then you don't even have to go to the store.
Oh, I grow my own. I will grow it and not sell it though. It would be on for my recreation. That's
do you know the new law says you can't grow your own? You have to go to the store and buy it.
Oh, I go to the store. I'll spend some bread and money and everything. Yes, I would.
Okay. All right. Anything?
And also, for those who over there and everything, weed is good. It's legalized. Don't grow your own stuff. Keep it in your pockets and in your fanny packs and stuff like this. You keep it here.
Up to 6 ounces.
6 ounces. That's it.
Or less.
6 ounces. 7 ounces or more, your dad's going to jail. Excuse my language.
Weed is legal. What are your thoughts?
News. I'm very happy. I'm very happy because I'm a pothead. I'm a weed smoker, and I love weed because it's better than drinking heroin and all types of drugs and everything. Because I used to do a whole bunch like coke and everything. It's better than that. You know, weed is where it's at.
You gonna grow your own?
Grow my own? Yeah, a little bit maybe.
That's still illegal though. You guys hitting it right here?
Huh?
You hitting that weed right here? It's all legal now.
It's all legal, but we don't smoke weed.
What are you doing?
Doing crack.
You ain't doing no crack in here. Don't lie to me. I saw what happened. Hey, it's all good now. Everything's legal. What do you think?
I think everything's good. You feel me? They should keep doing. Shout out to my boy Bill Murphy. You feel me? He doing good things out here. You feel me? Shit crazy. Like.
All right, we're on Truth with Mark Naughton, and I'm here with
Caroline, Sammy.
Okay, so tell us, the governor, he just signed it 2 days ago. Weed is legal. What are your thoughts?
I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a big step. I agree. I think it's something that should have happened for a while now.
Okay, yeah, New Jersey's the 13th state now.
Yeah.
So it's already here. They say it's going to take a while before we start seeing stores and everything like that. What are your thoughts?
I mean,
Are you going to use it?
I mean, I don't know.
When we're of legal age.
When we're of legal age.
Oh my God, how old are you?
18.
18.
Okay. Oh, that's right. So here you're an adult. You can go fight for your country. You can vote.
Yep.
But you still can't get weed. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I think there's definitely arguments of both sides for that. Like could be pros and cons. But yeah, I definitely think they need to get on that and get their act together.
Yeah, definitely.
So bring the age to 18. If you're an adult, be an adult, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Be an adult. Yep.
Drink and smoke.
Drink and smoke.
You can get a gun. Well, not all guns, but you can get rifles and shotguns, and you can be in the military, which is a big deal. But you can't smoke.
Yeah, you can't.
Very weird. Doesn't make sense. The world doesn't make sense.
So we're on Truth with Mark Naughton, and I'm here with
Sean, nice to meet you guys.
Sean. I see you're a student here in Princeton.
I'm a junior here, yeah, that's right.
So just 2 days ago, the governor right here in New Jersey, he signed it.
I saw it, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay. Really happy that went through. A lot of my friends also happy about it as well. Yeah.
Any concerns? It's brand new law.
Not really. I mean, use for all colleges is pretty standard for my age group.
And what's your age? How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, so you just made it. How about
I did, yeah. A little concerned for the younger folk. I mean, studies show that for under 25 it can affect brain development, but other than that, I mean, it's not really a big deal.
How about going a little deeper? The governor's only going to issue 30-some licenses for companies who are going to grow it, 30-some farms.
Yeah, not a big fan of the state control, honestly. I always believe in free markets. I'm more of a capitalist than a socialist, I would think.
So the people, they have to go to a state store. Thoughts? They can't grow it themselves.
Yeah, that's. I know they're trying to get money out of it. They're trying to get tax revenue out of it. I'm not a big fan. It's not really in the spirit of American capitalism, and frankly against it.
So he also said that there's going to be a carve-out. 70% of the tax revenue is going to go to 20 different districts, 20 locations, 20 municipalities. It's not really defined as far as I could find it, but it's going to 20 unique places that he said were negatively affected by the war on drugs. Okay. What are your thoughts? 70% only going to certain places in New Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds really nice that they're giving the money to places that need it, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know, politics in general, I always feel suspicious. I mean, giving control to somebody to parse money to other people is bound to, encourage favors and lobbying and such.
If marijuana is legal, then why can't state workers smoke? Why can't police smoke? It's all legal.
So at least in the state, right, employers still can put conditions on employment. And now here's the hard thing. If you talk about it being legal, you have to understand that it's still illegal federally. All right, guys, thanks for watching today. It was a little different. We went out there, we talked to people. It's a fresh law, it's new, and if you like what you see, like, share, and subscribe. Comments are great. Even if you don't, tell me what you don't like about it. Tell me what you disagree. Thanks. Have a good one.